So in this short video, I'm going to show you how you can take this to help make a couple of tools to help to create something like this. Okay, so what we've actually got here is we've got a dart. We also have a clutch pencil. Any clutch pencil will basically do. And also we have a darning needle, or so I'm told. That's what it is. To help make this, we also have a file and also a roll of sellotape. So what we do, nice and simple, with the dart is basically you just simply remove the flight, and then basically you've got an ideal tool to do this. Now you can buy tools to do this, embossing tools, but I've always found they've been too flimsy to do this. Originally I used to use a modified screwdriver, but now I basically use a dart, and literally all you do is you just simply just turn it and just go around and refile the tip until it is nice and rounded off on the end and just nice and smooth. The second tool is using the clutch pencil and the darning needle. Let's see if you can pick it up. Now, normally this does not fit, and that's where the sellotape comes in. And basically all you have to do is just take the needle and the tape and just simply wrap it around like that. And it just thickens it up a bit. To go into the clutch pencil. Like that. Okay, and that's quite solid in there. And of course the next thing you have to do, because these are very sharp, is again to file it, round it off, make it smooth. And again I'm just turning the clutch pencil every now and again and then you just file that off. So we've got our two tools. Now spend a bit of time doing that. It's not something you can do in like I've done there in a couple of minutes, but these were already partly done, so spend a bit more time doing it and then you'll make a nice tool to use, and it will last you pretty much forever. So we've got our two tools that we've made. Personally speaking, personal preferences, I prefer the dart, but at the end of the day it's whatever you prefer to use, and I'll show you the difference between them. So if I start with the dart first of all, and I basically just draw the texture I want onto the paper, and then all I do after that is just go back over it with the I'm just using a 2B pencil for this, and you can see the texture shows through. If I now do the same with the needle, and again you can see the texture shows through, and you can see the difference between the two. This is very similar to what I would get from, say, using a 9H pencil, which again is a bit finer. And as you can see the difference there with using the dart and just going back over it. Now, one thing I would say with both of these is you want to basically draw the texture you want into the paper. But as you can see, I'm just pulling that towards me. Don't push the tip into the paper, as you can then drive the tip into it and cut it. Always try to do it by compressing the fibres of the paper. Now, as you can see, with a bit of time, you can effectively use this technique to basically build the textures that you want into the paper and create these types of effects. Now, if you found this useful, then please remember to like and subscribe, as it really helps the channel out. I've put some links to the materials that I use in the description below. Thank you for watching, and why not watch another video?